Alright, so first and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakah Kodash, the Sidamulan the apostles and elders of greatness and rule well, and salutations to all the Akim of the pushing good and the truth and the steady day in and the out, constantly in season and the season, we say Shalom. Once again, that's, just going into the news prophecies that'll be going on at this time, and the biggest one is the coronavirus. And in case Jake love to sleep, and especially the Jake in Trinidad here, they love that slumbering state. You understand? They always think nothing will happen to them. They always think nothing go touch them, and even when people were releasing that it had a coronavirus patient in Trinidad and the government was hiding it, people didn't believe. You understand? People didn't believe. And as you could see, news came out last night about a corona case that traveled from Trinidad to Canada, right? It was released on all the news articles, all the news sites, and so forth. So let's read the title here. It's a new Canadian coronavirus case traveled from Trinidad and Tobago, right? They say Canadian authorities say one of 7 new cases of the coronavirus, COVID-19, in Alberta province had traveled from Trinidad and Tobago. So you see where these plagues, the Lord say what? The plagues, he will send these plagues, and nobody exempted from that. No one can turn back those plagues. These things that happening, I'm going to start the scripture here. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 1, right? It said, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I'll put in thy mouth, said the Lord." And that is when we also do, we speak these things. We talk, we prophesy, we bring all these scriptures to show that, hey, these are things that were written to happen, written to take place, written to come, right? But Jake, these people outside here, they will never grasp, because at the end of the day, one, they don't have the Spirit of the Lord. And even if you go into the scriptures, it has some was made for honor and some for dishonor, some for the sword, some for the famine, But just to show you, at least that when you're outside here, we speak, we tell them, we warn them, we get them that warning, you understand? Before I continue, I just want to say select, if you hear any noise in the background, some work being done. So, but hey, I'll do this little short video here. So you say, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I'll put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." So so the things that we speak, they are written here. They was written here years before. The Lord talk about plagues, new plagues coming to hit back this place again, and it happening. You're seeing it. Hey, just last night, you talk about Italy. Italy went from 493 deaths to 670 something within a day, right? Other countries locking down the state, calling state of emergency, all these things, and hey, through a spiritual eye, through watching that, you know that hey, the chip soon come. Locking down these people inside. They are no way to get food. The farming, you see how they're buying out everything. Eventually, the chip will come. If you notice the scanners that they're using, if you watch a video with how they're scanning the coronavirus patients or scanning them by the airport, you will see the scanner they're using, right? When you watch that, you get to understand that is similar scanner that they're going to use for the chip, right? And all these things were prophecy, and all these things were written. As the scripture say for, it say, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true, right? Yeah. And this place is being heavenly judged. We are at the end, and these things were written to happen at the end. The scriptures talk about the beginning of sorrows, and this is just all the deaths, all the lockdowns you're seeing. This is just the beginning. It have worse to come, right? Have worse to come. Alright, let me see again my scripture here. This is Romans chapter 13 verse 11, and it say, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. Just like how they have a saying in the word, they like to say they woke, stay woke, but they ain't woke, they're still asleep, right? Because they know all these things here is what lab created. Even though it's the Lord do it, the Lord sent it, but the virus itself, the Lord made these heathens make this, right? They say, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. So yeah, it's time to wake out that slumber. Come on, that slumbering mindset. Again, and the spirit that these people be in is that nothing will ever touch them. People I show majority of these deaths and these things because people thought that this would never happen to them. Right? So that why we're in the streets, and the Lord put it in a way that we're in the streets and we prophesying these videos and so forth, and people see it and they scoff or they take it on. When shit do pop off, they will be like, hey, yeah, as the scripture says, that is when they will know a prophet was amongst them. Right? Hey, let me get that. There's a scripture I love. This is Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 33. It says, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. It will come. So all these prophecies that written that these things happen, these things will come. So it says, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them. So yeah. So when they watch these videos, they see you on the streets, they scoff, or whatever it is they choose to do. When shit do pop off, is that when they go know, yes, but you know it had a prophet amongst, that man was a prophet, that them fathers on the street was in the garments was talking the truth, And we think what is this? We used to talk about, if you go back and watch videos, you see brothers, the apostles, the elders, the brothers was talking about plagues way before these stuff pop off, and that what the scripture say, be occupied in prophecy. You understand? That's why brothers always in news articles, always in these things, because you get to see stuff just before, like you be so in these news. Is that I remember that it had an article a year and a half back, right? About a year and a half back with Bill Gates stating that it will in time to come, it would have a virus that will kill about 600 million people or something like that. And that was a year back, right? And Bill Gates is a big investor in this in the pharmaceutical industry, right? In that industry, plus in vaccines, right? And he's so caught up in technology as well. When they do get sick, what if you're going for your vaccine shot and he tell you, here we're going on this trip here, right? This trip, you take this trip and we will always be a track of your health. You always have a good track of your health and so forth, and all these things, right? You gotta watch all these things, because the chip is a big major prophecy as well. The mark of the beast, the RFID chip, right? As I say, right now they say that you can't even touch money, you can't make nobody touch your phone because the virus staying onto the phone, onto the money. So you can understand where when I read the scriptures, like the scripture say, if you don't have this, don't have the mark, you wouldn't be able to buy or sell. So if you can't touch paper dollar, so what if they make, which they already did, the RFID chip is outside there, this is not mandatory. They make it mandatory that you have to buy or sell, you have to have this. You see how they could simply implement this thing, And that is why you always have to be on the look, careful attention, always watching, right? Can't make so can't fool us. You seen it, right? But for you Jakes, that's still in that slumber, the scripture says high time to wake out of sleep. Right? One more scripture now close off, 2 Ezra 14. Times I bring out these scriptures within a period of thing, because you see you're seeing it and it has to be repetitive. But that's good. You know, because the things you talk, it's especially how many times you talk about it, and now it's full bloom. So the same scriptures you wasn't taking, it come back now. Hey, it's 2 Ezra chapter 14, verse 17. Verse 16, it say, also from verse 16, it say, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. And that is the thing, evil going to increase. Right? This is just the beginning of the scripture. See the beginning of sorrows. As the scripture say, wars and rumors, because as this going on at this moment, right? This corona going on at this moment. And if you read the other side of the news, you're seeing jets getting shut down. Turkey and Greece, is America and Syria, right? And all these, wars. The rumors are wars. So these prophecies, these things that were written here, it happening, right? So if you want to stay in your sleep, at the end of the day, that is where you lay in bed is where you go lie down. That is a saying, right? So so that we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakodash. We sit down and see the apostles and elders of Great Milton rule well, and salutations to the Archimos, the pushing within the truth and study the in and the out. You know, concerning season and season, we say Shalom.